Just gonna smack? Is you gonna say something? Whoa. Oh, what that mean?
It do something to your soul.
It did something to your soul.
Praise dance underneath the waterfall, like
That's what your spirit wanted to praise dance underneath the water.
with a rainbow in the background.
With a rainbow. You just gonna dance, dance, dance for the Lord. Hey, good people. How you doing? 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 I missed y'all. I hope y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Did y'all use them recipes? I hope you did, because that would have been some really, really good eating. Hope you had a fantastic, fun, fellowshipping, just extraordinarily blessed time with your family for Thanksgiving, but that you use some of them sweet granny bees recipes to get that done. So now, we're gonna transition a little bit. Something like that. We're gonna transition a little bit. And we want to go into the Christmas season, so we're gonna get ready. So what I'm gonna do is do a couple of desserts for y'all, because for Christmas, I don't know about y'all, but in my household, we like to kind of graze all throughout the day. So we just have a bunch of stuff just out, and we just graze throughout the day. So I'm gonna show you how to make some things to graze on that you're gonna really, really enjoy. And so for those who are new to the channel, my name is V. Emmanuel Sims, and I am the host. Welcome to Soul Food Sundays, and thank you for tuning in. Soul Food Sundays is all about food, fellowship, family, and fun. I'm trying to make fun. Okay, so I'm having a little too much today. It is what it is. But thank y'all for tuning in. I am the owner of Sweet Granny Bees. This is Greetest B. This is my granny. And we have delicious, delectable foods. A lot of y'all ordered desserts for Thanksgiving. So thank you. If you need something for Christmas, just let us know. You can look it up on our website. But today, people, look at that. Our cookbook is finally in. And a lot of you have already gotten it. We sell it at the shows. We've been selling them online. But our cookbook is finally here, and it's 30 recipes, all Southern classic traditional food. So it's really soul food. So that's what you're gonna learn how to cook if you get this cookbook. It's really good food made with butter, sugar, some got flour, got carbs. So this is not keto. This ain't low fat. This ain't none of that. This ain't what this for. Okay? So this when you want some comfort in your life, and you want some comfort food. That's when you pull this one out. So you can go to our website and get this and check it out. And the dessert, because I said we're gonna be doing desserts that we're doing today, is in this book. It's my granny's sweet potato pie, and this is really what launched my business, my grandmother's sweet potato pie. And so today I'm about to bless you. I'm about to bless you with my grandma's sweet potato pie. You understand me? The recipe gonna be in the description, but y'all about to get blessed today. So make this for your family and have it out for Christmas, so y'all can just eat on it and enjoy. And if some of y'all, bless your hearts, but y'all can't follow recipes very well. So if that's the case, then call me. I'll make it for you. I can ship it to you. I can deliver it to you, or you can come pick it up. Okay? All right, they on sweetgrannybees.com. All right, we about to get off into this thing, to these ingredients, so we'll be right back. All right, good people, so we're gonna get off into these ingredients. We got our sweet potatoes. They've already been baked, so they're pretty soft, and I bake them in the with the peel on, so you'll peel that off later. We got some vanilla, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg. Got some evaporated milk, eggs, butter. We got a deep dish pie, because we're gonna make a deep dish pie. We got white sugar and brown sugar. That's it. That is all of these ingredients, and I'll be right back to show you how we're gonna get off into this deliciousness. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our pie crust. We're gonna poke some holes in it because we want to blind, they call it blind baking, but I don't know why they call it that, but we just want to brown this a little bit so that the crust is not soggy and that it's, you know, a flakier crust because it's got to hold up to that custard. So we're gonna bake it on 400 for about 10 minutes and let it just brown just lightly. So that's the first thing we're going to do so that we can add the sweet potato pie custard to it and it can still be a pretty flaky crust and hold up well. All right, so we're gonna bake this on 400 for about 10 minutes. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is peel our potatoes. And like I said, they've already been baked, so it's pretty easy. You just kind of take a knife and just kind of scrape the skin off, which is why I don't peel the potatoes prior. And you want to make sure that you actually bake your potatoes. Do not boil them. Don't do it. Don't boil the potatoes because that dilutes the flavor of the sweet potato, and you don't want to do that. You want all that sweet potato flavor to be in your pie. So do not boil them. You want to bake them and preferably in the skin. And I'm using my stand mixer. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can use a hand mixer. Do not try to whisk this or mix it by hand. Don't do that. So either use a stand mixer or a hand mixer to make this. All right, so then we're gonna add our the paddle that we're gonna use, and then so we want to mix it around a little bit just to get it going. Then we're gonna add in our eggs, and I'm gonna put in 3 eggs because we have some pretty big potatoes. And you're supposed to do the eggs in a bowl and then pour them in so you can see the eggs, but I didn't do that. So, but if you want to do it right, then make sure you do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix it in really well. All right, so we just wanted to make sure that we mix the egg in really well. And so this is super easy, sweet baby. So we basically just gonna put everything else on in the pot. So we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of evaporated milk, and we'll see if that's enough. Y'all know I like the eye stuff, so we may need to add a little bit more, but we're gonna start with a 1/2, and we're gonna mix that in. All right, then we're gonna add in a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and it's gonna be a level cup of brown sugar, and then we're gonna put in a 1/2 cup of white sugar as well. And we got 6 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna pour that in, and we're gonna put in a little bit of salt. It's gonna be about that much. That's about a 1/2 teaspoon, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna put that in and mix that up thoroughly. Then we're gonna put in a teaspoon of cinnamon, about a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, about 3/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. And then we're gonna put a couple teaspoons of vanilla. And sweet babies, that's it. That's all you need. It ain't hard to make a sweet potato pie, but it's so delicious. We're gonna mix this in thoroughly. We want to check the consistency. So you see, you can see it's still a little too thick for my liking. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another 1/4 cup of milk, but I'm also gonna taste it too. So we're gonna add a little bit more milk. I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of milk. This need to be a little bit sweeter. So I'm gonna add another 1/4 cup of white and brown. And then we're gonna mix that in. We're gonna taste it again. I went ahead and added a little bit more. And I'm gonna put the recipe, and I'm changing it up because usually I use 2 large potatoes and I use 3 this time because we're making deep dish. But what I always tell you, gotta taste it. You got to taste your food, make sure it's where you want it to be. So we almost there. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and say we added a whole cup of milk. And again, the recipe will be in the description. And a little bit more white sugar. Make sure everything I did extra, I'm gonna put it in the actual ingredients so you'll know how much to use. So that's the texture that I want. So we don't want baked. We're not having baked sweet potatoes. We don't want that. We want it to be more of a looser consistency. So I didn't want it like whipped. So this is about the consistency. If you can see that, that's about how we want it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna taste it. I think we were at where we want to be. Yep. We is ready to go into the crisp. All right. So we're gonna get this into our ball, onto our pie crust. As we are done. Yes. Yes. And it's okay if you got a little extra. It's all right. And you just want to fill it to the, almost to the, well, to the brim. And it's gonna rise a little bit, but not much. So you want to make sure that you got a healthy pie. And we're gonna bake this on 350. We're gonna start at 40 minutes, but really, I just watch them. I'll tell you exactly how much time it took, but you kind of just watch it, and when it starts to crack a little bit on the edges, that's when you know it's about done. Especially for a deep dish, it's not gonna look all the way done in the middle, but around the edges, it's gonna start cracking, and that's how you know that it's done. But I'll show you what that looks like. So we're gonna put this on 350 and put it in the oven, and I'll be back to show you once it's baked. All right, so it's been baking for about an hour, and you see how the edges are kind of cracked a little bit. That's how you know it's done. And the middle still looks a little wet. That's okay, because it's got to set, and you're gonna let it set for a while so it can finish the baking process. But you want the edges kind of, you know, it's gonna kind of form a circle all the way around there. You want them to be a little cracked, and that's how you know that your pie is ready to come out. So bake for about an hour. It's out now. I'm gonna let this cool, and then we'll be back to taste the bite. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my son, my youngest son, Dion Sims. And say hi, Dion Sims.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And so he is the sweet potato pie connoisseur of the family. You want to go ahead and take a bite. You want to get the hair out your face and then take a bite. Hair out your face. Don't take a bite. Let's get the hair out your face. That didn't do nothing, son. But okay. You're just not. As we go. What you think, baby? Whoa. Oh, what that mean? Just.
It do something to your soul.
It did something to your soul. What it make you want to do? What it make your spirit want to do, baby?
Praise dance underneath the waterfall, like.
That's what your spirit wanted to praise dance underneath the waterfall.
With a rainbow in the background.
With a rainbow. You just gonna dance for the Lord. Well, there you have it, folks. Makes him feel like his spirit has leapt in the waterfall with the rainbow sparkling over it. It is what it is. But he thoroughly enjoyed that pie. That is my all-time favorite dessert. And I know a lot of y'all don't eat sweet potato pie. I like pumpkin pie. But African Americans have traditionally made a sweet potato pie, and that's what we prefer. And honestly, I've had pumpkin, I've had sweet potato. I think sweet potato is better. I said what I said. I said what I said. So, y'all go ahead and bless y'all family with that delicious sweet potato pie. Like I said, that's my favorite dessert of all time because my grandmother used to make it for us when we were little. And it would be like the second coming of Jesus, what she did. Because she didn't make it often, but when she did, it was like, ooh, 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 ooh. She made a sweet potato pie. Oh my God. And we would run in and man, oh, it was so good. And that just reminds me of my childhood and my granny's love. And so that's what started my business all those years ago. Her sweet potato pie and this particular recipe. So recipe is going to be in the description. Y'all bless y'all family with that. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I'll see you next week.